Hey guys, Coach Janet here. How's everybody this morning? January 21st, 10 days left in the month. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, it's flying by. I keep saying that, but man, I don't know about you, but that's how it is with me. Today I want to talk about something that's really difficult, I think, very difficult, and that is being your own biggest fan. Wow. You know, sometimes, and I've talked about it before, we're so hard on ourselves. We're not only not our own biggest fan, we are negative towards ourselves. We tell ourselves that we're not good enough, that we're not smart enough, that we can't do things. And you know, how are we going to succeed if we continue to listen to those negative voices in our head? We're our own worst critic. You know, how many times have you done it? You get in a group photo, everybody's smiling. You look at the photo, what do you look at? You look at yourself, right? And if you see you got a funny frown, or maybe you're not posed perfectly, whatever, it's automatically a horrible picture because you see your flaws. And that's what it is. We see our own flaws and they're magnified. Things that people don't even see, things that people don't even notice, we perceive and focus on. So how can we become our own biggest fans? And why is it important? Why do we need to be I'm not talking about being conceited. I'm not talking about thinking you're better than everybody else. I'm talking about thinking and believing and knowing that you are good and worth it, and you deserve to succeed and have a happy life and to be healthy and put yourself first and take care of yourself and all those things. So it becomes important that we put ourselves first, that we become our own biggest fans. And part of that starts with, and this is the hard part, guys, if you're like me, when you hear it, and I do it every morning, it happens when I turn on this camera. I turn on this camera and I go, oh, I look like crap. Oh, no. I start thinking of all the negative things that, you know, oh, people are going to think this, people are going to think that, or I feel this way or that. And I have to say, no, I'm here. I'm fine. It's okay. I brushed my hair. I brushed my teeth. I'm all good. I am here to deliver a message about positivity, and it's okay. So sometimes you have to talk yourself into the positive, and that's okay. But it gets easier and easier. I know for years I said that I was in the Janet hating club. I mean, I just said negative things about myself. Maybe that was partly because of the toxic relationship I was in and I had heard it for so long. Could have been just self-esteem issues, whatever it is. But my husband said, you know what? You're the only one in the Janet hating club. No one else feels that way. So think today about the things that you tell yourself, because it does matter and it does make a difference. And you need to be cheering yourself on. When you start to put on your tennis shoes and you begin to say, oh, I'm not going to make it. I can't walk around the block. I can't make the marathon. I can't do a 5. When you start talking about, I'm too big, I'm too lazy, whatever negative things flow into your mind, push them out. And remember this, say, oh my gosh, Coach Janet said, put something positive in here. I can do this. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And as Stuart Smalley says, and doggone it, people like me. And people do, and you are. So that's today. I wanted to just talk about being your biggest fan. Think about what you would say to someone else. I don't know why it is so easy for us to say negative things and to tear ourselves down, and yet we would never talk to someone else like that. So if you can't think of any other way to couch it, just think about when you get ready to say something negative to yourself, or think it, or hear that inner critic voice. Think about what you would say to someone else in your situation. If someone else was struggling with their diet plan, or someone else was tempted to have that glass of alcohol, would you beat them up and tell them they were worthless and they would never make it anyway? Or would you encourage them, support them, and tell them that they can do this? Well, you, be your biggest fan. All right, I want to hear from you guys. Hey, I posted a link a little earlier about 101 things to do if you don't want to drink or maybe eat crap. I don't know. Anyway, the link wasn't working, but it is now. So I hope you'll pop in there and grab that. All right, everybody have a wonderful Saturday. See you tomorrow.